Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this presentation. So my name is Jake. I am a solutions engineer here with Zoho, and I primarily handle Zoho's Bigin CRM. So in this presentation, we'll be going over all the main modules of Zoho's Bigin CRM. So this is a two-part video. In this part one, we'll be going over all the main sections here in the Bigin CRM. And in the part two video, we'll go over all the options in the settings portion. So before we start, if you take a look at Zoho's main homepage, so you'll be able to see under the sales section, we have two different CRM offerings. So one is Zoho's primary main CRM, sales CRM. Another one is Begin CRM. So a lot of times we get asked, what is the reason you guys introduced a new CRM called as Begin when you have an existing advanced CRM called as Zoho CRM? Main reason being, so Zoho CRM, we were adding a lot of additional features. We were releasing a lot of updates to cater to our customers' needs. It was getting more and more complex, and so we had a specific set of customers who thought your CRM is getting very complex to use, and we are going to cancel the subscription because our users cannot understand how your CRM works. That is the reason we introduced Begin CRM 3 years ago. So this Begin CRM is derived from Zoho CRM. So it is like a more compact version of Zoho CRM. So it is more easy to use, easy to customize. It's also very pocket friendly. And if you have a pretty neat, straightforward sales process, you can get started with this Begin CRM. Once you go to our website, Begin, our website begin.com, here, you'll be able to see all the details related to our Begin CRM, any information on commercials, pricing, about the product, everything will be available here. So you guys can go ahead and take a look. Once you create an account from this page, or once you sign up for an account, this is how the account page is going to look like. So once you sign in, you'll be able to see 6 different sections or 6 different modules, like how we say it, here on the left side. So you have a search button here on the top, and you have a few more sections here. And also finally, you have the settings part. So to start off with, Begin CRM uses these 6 different modules to store and categorize your data. So first we have this product section here. So product section is going to hold different products which you're selling or different services you're offering to your customers. This might be like physical devices which you sell to your customers, or if you're something like an educational institution, you might be offering multiple courses. So you can list the courses which you're offering to your clients or customers here, and you can add like a unit price or a starting price. In every section, we offer this tag functionality. So tag is something which you can use to filter out customers, products based on any criteria. So I have added certain tags here based on my requirements, like in stock, out of stock, check warehouse. So you can create your own tags and you can add it to your products. So you can also create multiple views. So if you click on this all products, you will see like a drop down here. So if you like to have a separate view for a separate list of products, based on a certain criteria, for example, you'll be able to create it from here. So you have this create view button. So you can just click on this create view. You can specify a name, you can specify a criteria, and you can click save. So in my company, I sell iPhones and I sell Samsung devices. So I've created 2 different views, one for my Apple phones, one for my Samsung phone. So if I click on Apple, I'll only see the Apple devices which I'm selling. If I click on the Samsung phones, I'll be able to see the list of Samsung phones which I'm offering to my customers. So the main significance of this product section is whenever you're creating a deal in your pipeline, in your sales pipeline, you can associate products from this product section to a particular deal, and this automatic unit price or a starting price will get tagged to it or will get associated to that particular deal. So that is the significance of the product section. So next we go to the contact section here. So contacts module or contact section is like a phone book. So where you'll be storing details about your individual customers. So any details you like to collect, like your customer's name, email, phone number, the position in the company, WhatsApp number, something like that. So anything can be collected and stored in this particular contact section. So there are a few different ways by which you can bring in new customers into this contacts module. So first method is primary manual method. So just click on plus contact, which you see here, the different details, and you can click save. So all of the fields which you see here, like email, phone, company names, all of these are fully customizable. So we offer this customized field section. So if you want to add customized fields to this page layout, you can just click on customize fields. Here you can utilize any fields which we have already created, or you can create your own customized fields as well. So once you have created your customized fields, you can enter your customer's name and just click on save. And if you like to assign the owner to some other rep, for example, like a sales rep or like a telecaller rep, something like that, you can also do the same from this owner section and you can click save. So this is method number one. Method number two is we offer this import contact section. So for instance, if you're using Google Sheets or if you're using any other CRM, you can just take a data backup in any of these formats. Or if you're using Excel, you can just convert the Excel sheet into any of these formats. Once you have done that, you can just directly click on upload, choose the Excel file, and you will need to match certain columns with your match the columns in your Excel spreadsheet with the fields in Bigin. Once you have done that, you can just directly bring all of your data within this Bigin CRM. So this is method number two. Method number three is we offer a form section to collect your customers' information. So you can create a form like this to your contacts module. So once a form has been created, so you can just drag and drop these forms from the different modules which you have, and you can add it to your form. Once you have done that, once you have created your form and have like a submit button here, you can just share this form to your customers via email, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, something like that. So once your customers enter the details and they click on submit, they'll be automatically captured as a contact within the Bigin CRM. So, you can also post this form. So you can generate like a QR code and have a copy of it in front of your booth. For example, if you're attending like an event, in front of your shop, if you have like a shop or something, you can just have this QR code in front of it and your customers can scan it and enter the details. And also if you have a website, you can embed this form on your website. So you can just copy the source code, you can attach it to your website, and you will get a form on your website. And finally, we also offer this Bigin app. So if you're going to, let's say, a trade show or a field, something like that, you can also use this mobile app to capture your customers' details. So you can just, edit, update, delete. So whatever you're able to do in the browser version, everything will be available in the mobile version as well, mobile app as well. So it is supported both on iOS and Android. So you can use this as well. And we saw about four methods. Final method is we offer Bigin API. So if you want to bring your data from any other third-party sources, you'll be able to use this API, perform like a custom coding, and you can bring your data from other third-party vendors. So these are the methods by which you can bring your customers into the Bigin CRM's contacts module. So once you have brought in your customers, you will need a way to differentiate different lists of customers, right? So in this section, you might have existing customers, new customers, not interested customers, interested customers. So different criteria like that. So in order to differentiate those customers, we offer like multiple options. So first method is tag, which we saw earlier. Using this tag section, you can create different tags and add it to your customers. And using a simple filter, you'll be able to sort out a section of customers who satisfy or who have like a certain tag. So this is method number one. Method number two is we offer this filter section right here on the left side. So here you can choose from n number of options, multiple options. So for example, I'm going to say, show me the list of customers where the tag is marked as new contacts. I'm going to click on apply filter. So out of 129, I'll get like 15 contacts which are marked as new contacts. In a similar way, you can group multiple filters together. So you can say something like, show me the list of contacts where the tag is new contacts, contact owner is Sriram. Click on apply filter. Again, you will get a list. Contact owner is Sriram, tag is new contacts. So you can group different filters together and you can see the list of customers here. So you can use this filter section. And if you want to have a separate view for separate customers, for example, if you have students, if you have partners in the contact section, you can create a separate view. So you can say something like vendor view, say something like track name contains vendors, something like this. And you can click save. So you can also add multiple criteria here, choose between and or. You can click save and the Bigin will automatically fetch in the relevant details. So I've created some customized list here. So one, I've done it for new leads where I'll be getting new leads which are being updated into my CRM every week. Apart from that, I have a view called as trade show leads. So when I'm going to a trade show, I'll be getting various leads from there that will be reflected here in this particular view. You can create like multiple views based on your requirements. So now we have brought in your customers. We have segregated them using the tags and the custom fields. Now you can click on every individual customer and you can start working with them. So I have this Hamid here, Hamid Ali Said. So if I click on Hamid, I'll get a separate page here like this. So on the left side, any details I've collected from Hamid will be available here, like some basic information, phone number, any details, other details I collected outside will be available here. And any tags which I like to add, I can add it here. So I can add like multiple tags to a customer. I can also remove those different tags right from this particular section. And on the right, you have a few different tabs. So you have timeline, notes, emails, social, pipeline, files, and activities. So timeline is like an audit section. So here you'll be able to see what changes were made by whom at what time and date. So if someone made a change at a particular time, you'll be able to see a name tag, who made the change, a time tag, at what time, and also like a date tag. You'll be able to see who made the change at what time and at what date. So this is the timeline section. So notes section, you can record any conversation you're having with your customers and you can add them as notes here. So you can say, spoke to Hamid. I can tag other users as well. So please follow up with them. I'm going to tag my sales rep Sairam here and I'm going to click save. Once I tag Sairam, he'll be immediately notified via email, also via this notifications button. So this is the note section. Email, so here also you can attach relevant files if you want to attach any files, or you can also add a title. Title is something like demo notes. You can add different notes and you can click save. Next is the email section. So we offer a two-way sync with any email provider which you might be using, starting from Gmail, Outlook, or any third-party vendor. So once you sync your email with this Bigin CRM, so since it is a IMAP sync, whatever emails you're sending from Bigin or from your email inbox will be reflected here. So you'll be able to see the to and fro emails directly in this email section. So if you like to send an email, just click on send email here. So the email will go through my email address in this case. You can either type your subject, add the different details, or you can create your own email templates in the email section in the settings, and you can choose an email template here and you can click send. Also, you can attach multiple files, something like a brochure or like a estimate, price quote, something like that, and you can click send. So next is the social section. So currently we offer direct integration with Twitter. So if you have your Twitter profile integrated, and if you have your customer's Twitter profile, you'll be able to see what tweets they are sending out, if they are mentioning your company in any one of their tweets. So everything will be available here in this social section. Next three sections are pipelines, files, and activities. So files is like a single place where you can attach important files related to this particular customer. So it might be like a requirement document or like an estimate, price quote, sales order, something like that. So all of that you can directly attach it here. So you can attach from your desktop or computer, or if it is like a big file, for example, like 30 megabytes, 40 megabytes, you can store it in your work drive, for example, Google Drive or Zoho work drive. You can just generate a link and you can attach that link here in this file section. Activities is going to be a place where you can create multiple follow-up activities which you need to do. So task is like a reminder. So you can say call at 9 a.m. Due date is, let's say, next Monday, June 5th, reminder. You can add a small description regarding why you need to call Hamid at 9 a.m. on Monday, and you can click save. So once you click this reminder, you'll get a notification on the Bigin app as well as on your email, and you can click save. You can also assign this task to someone else. Similarly, you can create an event. So event is like a meeting. So you can say Zoom meeting or Zoho meeting, something like that. It is again next Monday. Reminder, location is online via Zoho or Zoom meeting. Additional participants you can add here. So these are the some custom fields which I created: account series number and site visit completed. You can add some participants here via email and you can click save. So this is a event. And call section is where you can manually log your calls. So let's say I spoke to Hamid today morning at, let's say, 5 a.m. Call duration was 5 minutes. Done. It was an inbound call. I can add a small description and I can click save. We also have a pipeline section here, which we will discuss in this particular part. So I believe we have covered the contact section. So this page will be available for every individual contact. And also we have the option to send out mass emails to your customers. So if you like to send like a welcome email, or like if you have any offers or promotions going on, if you like to send a mass email to your customers, you can just click on mass email, on plus mass email, choose a view, something like, let's say, new this week, or let's say trade show leads. So any custom view you have created will be available here. You can just select that. Again, choose a template. You can click send. So once you have sent this email, you'll be able to check the status of the email which you have sent. So just click on send button here. Just click on the subject. And you'll be in this email statistics section. You'll be able to see who has opened that email, like how many percentage of customers are opened, how many emails bounced. So all of that you'll be able to see that in this particular section. Next section is the pipeline section. So pipelines in Bigin is a place where you can track the list of current deals you're working on, current projects you're working on, or any current support requests you're working on. So everything can be tracked in this pipeline section. So contacts is a place where you can where you'll be storing details about your customers. So you might be storing like 1,000 or 2,000 customers, but you'll be working with only 20 or 30 customers this week or next week. So those specific deals you can add it here in this pipeline section, and you can start working on it. I have created two different pipelines for two different departments in my company. So I have created a sales pipeline for my sales team and a service pipeline for my support team. So you can create your own pipelines. So just click on plus team pipeline. You can either start from scratch or you can choose from a template. Just click on pick a template. We offer this multiple stages based on multiple teams and industries. So you have multiple options here. So you can either choose one, just click on use template. You can start from scratch. You can start from scratch. You can enter the pipeline name, enter different stages, and you can click save. Once you have created a pipeline, you can just click on plus deal. Again, you can enter all details here. Associate any products which your customer wants to buy from you. I'll just click on iPhone 11 and I'll click save. So the $700 becomes my total deal value. So once I've created a deal, I'll just click on a deal and I'll start working on it. I'll add notes. I'll have multiple follow-up activities. I'll send emails. I'll attach any relevant files. And based on the conversation I'm having with my customer, I'll change the stages here. So as and when my customer is going through the sales process, I'll change the stages here accordingly. If I close the deal, I move to closed one. If I lose the deal, I move to closed lost. So you can move the different stages accordingly. And end of the month, you can easily take like a report. So you have the filter section here. So you can say something like, show me the list of deals where the stage is closed one. And the deal owner, you can specify your sales rep. So my sales rep is Sairam. I'll just click on Sairam here. The closure date between say May 1st and May 31st. So if you do an easy filter like this, end of the month, you will get a report on how many deals this sales rep has closed between these dates. So you can easily do a filter here and you can get your relevant information. So next we have, so here also you can create multiple views. For example, if you want to see the list of deals which you need to follow up today, you just click on this view, follow up today deals. If you have any deals to be followed up today, those deals will be available here. So next we have three more sections: company, activities, and dashboards. So there is only two difference between contact section and company section. So contacts will store details about your individual customers, whereas company section will hold details about the companies your contacts represent. So in my company module, I have few different companies here. So if I click on this Nelson and Murdoch, so this is the company. Whatever details which we saw on the contacts module, it's the same here. You have the same timeline, notes, activities, emails, everything is the same. Only difference is you have a separate contacts tab here. So if multiple contacts in your contacts module are working in the same company, you will find their details here. So I have Frank, I have Karen, Matt, and Foggy. So they are different people in different departments, but they work in the same company. So I'll be able to see their details here. So if I click on Frank, it will take me directly to Frank's contact page. So this is the difference between contacts and companies. Here also you can create multiple views. You can do filters and you can add different tags and you can add it to your companies. So finally, we have activities and dashboards. So activities is a single place where you'll be able to see the list of things which you need to complete for the day. So if you have any follow-up tasks which you need to complete, any meetings which you have scheduled today, or any incoming or outgoing calls which you have received today, everything will be available in this single activities section. So here you can create multiple views, something like today's tasks. So if you have any follow-up tasks to be completed today, that will be available here. Similarly, in meeting, if you can create a view called as today's events. If you have booked any meetings, that will be available here. And similarly, if you have integrated a phone system, so I have integrated Ring Central, I'll be able to call my customers directly from this Bigin. So once you have integrated a telephony system, any incoming or outgoing calls you do from this Bigin CRM will be available here, will be listed here. So any new numbers, you'll get a number like this. And if the call is from your existing customer, you will get a name like this. And finally, dashboard is like a reporting section. So if you like to see how many deals you have closed, how much revenue you have made, how much revenue your sales rep has made this month, how many deals are under different stages. So any criteria like that, if you like to see it in a like a bird's eye view, that will be available in the dashboard section. So we offer multiple pre-built dashboards. So you can also create your own dashboard with your own criteria. You can give this, give the access to only specific users, which you can decide. The existing dashboards, you can customize every single rectangular component. So if I click on a component, I have these three dots here. So I'll just click on edit. So here I can choose multiple criteria and I can choose any KPI metric and I can get the report from any module: pipeline, contacts, company, activities, and products. You can fully customize this dashboard section to cater to your organization's needs. Also, we also provide this multiple chart options. So if you like to use any of these column chart or pie chart to segregate between your sales rep, to distinguish between how much like meetings they have booked, how many calls they have made, how much revenue they have made, something like that. So those kind of options are available. You can use these multiple chart types to distinguish between various parameters. So we have completed the overview on the various modules within this Bigin CRM. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach us out. Our email address or support@bigin.com and sales@bigin.com. So you can reach us out anytime. We'll be happy to answer all of your questions. And we'll meet again on the part 2 video where we will go over all the options in the settings page. Thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day.